Listen, you're not going to talk. You're not going to talk to me. You're not going to talk to me and talk over
non-New York
me
residents
because you don't want to hear what I have to say.
Oh, I'm listening.
So why don't you just keep your mouth shut?
Oh,
because you showed up.
Is that the way you
showed up?
Well, the Democrats are struggling, and it is not looking good. Ever since this government shutdown started, Donald Trump comes right out of the gates and knocks out Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer with a first-round knockout with a couple of memes. They have not been able to recover. They've now been branded as sombrero-wearing people that are fighting for Mexico. And, of course, Hakeem Jeffries plays the first play in every Democrat playbook. In fact, maybe their only play. It was racist. It was racist, he says. A racist meme. He was wearing a sombrero and a black guy. Can you guys think of anything more racist? Trump wants to get back at it, but he's like, who's the leader of the Democratic Party? I just knocked out Hakeem and Schumer. Who else you got? Do I have to go after Jasmine Crockett, I mean? Do I go after Bug-Eyed AOC? Who is the target? Is it Katie Porker, guys? Donald Trump wants to know.
And they don't know how to go about it. I mean, and the problem is we really don't know who the hell is leading the Democrats. You have this AOC, I don't know her at all, but I watched her the other day. She said, well, if they want, they could come to my office. That's not leadership, you know. The only one that challenged her actually was Nancy Pelosi, and Nancy's not looking too good. I don't know what happened to Nancy.
He does not know what happened to Nancy. I was watching Nancy Pelosi on CNN. I got to say she looked pretty good. I mean, let me go ahead and show you that.
Let's not stipulate to that. It's not a fancy
argument
going into that. The point is,
they are voting yes on what we say here in Washington, a clean CR, a bill to keep the government running for 7 weeks, and Democrats are voting no.
Not a good look. These Democrats are falling apart. Donald Trump was absolutely right. Yeah, she doesn't look that good. She's drinking tequila. You know, she's wearing the sombrero. Oh, look at me. I'm supporting the Mexican people. I'm helping them get better health care than regular Americans that can't afford it. Look at me. I'm such a great person. But she's drinking, which is just a bad look. You don't need to drink tequila and be a drunk. That's called a borracha. Borracha. You don't want to be a borracha. So that was a disaster. Let's look at Hakeem Jeffries. He had a showdown with some guy named Mike Lawler from New York. And I got to say, I mean, Hakeem, you're going to have to get some better game. And Democrats, y'all need to find a leader because this guy does not have what it takes. And Mike Lawler, I think his name is, some nobody is picking on you. And dude, you're the House Minority Leader. How are you going to let some little peon guy start talking to you? You're the first black, guy in that position probably. Why aren't you putting him in his place? Look at this.
We got a 1-year extension. Why don't we sign on right now?
Let me ask you a question. Did you get permission from your boss?
Why don't we sign on right now?
Did your boss, Donald Trump?
You can easily extend the ACA
Did your
right
boss,
now.
Donald Trump,
He's
give
not
you
my
permission?
boss.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. And by the way,
so let me ask you a
why
question.
did you vote to shut the government down? Why did you vote to shut it down?
Let me ask you a question.
For years, you always...
Coming out of the gates, I got to say that's really weak, Hakeem. Did your boss, Donald Trump? Did your boss, Donald Trump, give you permission? Did your boss, Donald Trump? Let me ask you a question. Did your boss, Donald Trump? Dude, you're the leader of the Democrats? That's the best you got? Did your boss, Donald Trump? Let me ask you a question.
You're making a show of this to make yourself relevant.
It's sad. You could easily sign on to
You're
this.
embarrassing yourself right now.
You can sign on to this. The only
You're
embarrassment
chasing
here is
clout. You're an
You
embarrassment.
could sign on to the bill.
Let me ask you a question.
You have 4 Democrats on here.
Let me ask you a
Why won't
question.
sign on
Let me ask
to
you a question.
It's a clean extension for 1 year.
You voted for the one big
Clean
ugly bill,
extension.
correct?
I voted for a tax cut bill that gave the largest tax cut to Americans in history, including, by the way, the average New Yorker getting a $4,000 tax cut. Are you against?
Hakeem, this is not effective. You're not getting any words out. Let me ask you a question. Did you vote for the big beautiful bill? Oh, you did? Oh, okay. But and he just repeats the same thing. It's like, dude, he's saying way more words. It is annoying, but you need to be able to handle that. You're the Democrat leader. Well, the Democrat leader's soft. He's weak. Did your boss on a time that you do this?
You're embarrassing yourself right now.
Do you want to cut the standard deduction in half?
The largest cut to Medicaid in American history. You voted for that.
Fraud and abuse, by the way.
You voted
Tom DiNapoli, the Democratic controller of New York.
Let me ask you a question.
Pointed out that $1.2 billion were wasted.
Listen, you're not going to talk. You're not going to talk to me. You're not going to talk to me and talk over me because you don't want to hear what I have to say.
I want more of that.
Just keep your mouth shut.
Oh,
because you showed up.
Is that the way to talk?
You showed up.
Yeah.
And so you voted.
I like this version of Hakeem Jeffries. This is what I like to see. That's what I like to see. I want to see a Democrat with fight. I like that. He's coming back with some aggression. Some testosterone has been made and is being absorbed by his cells. This is very good. Hakeem Jeffries, Democrats, we want more of this. Let's fight fire with fire. Let's see what you got.
So why don't you just keep your mouth shut?
Oh,
because you showed up.
Is that the way to talk?
You showed up.
Yeah.
And so you voted for this one big ugly bill.
This. You can extend it right now.
A permanent extension of massive tax breaks for your billionaire donors.
So 90% of it.
You know, he really started strong, but he petered out at the end right there. He started pointing fingers, getting very aggressive. It looked like he was trying to make a viral clip. And then he kind of peters out with a question. Man, you got to make that a clip. You got to show yourself finishing up. He doesn't have what it takes. We'll watch a little bit more. What else?
Income cap in place.
Why are you here right now?
Where
are the rest of your Republican
Republicans
colleagues?
To be here?
Where are the rest of your Republican colleagues?
You wanted Republicans to be here. I'm here.
Why are you here?
And by the way, you can pass an ACA extension right now. Sign on to this bill.
Did your boss
sign on to the bill?
Is your boss Donald Trump behind that?
HR 5145. Why don't you get on it?
Mike, is your boss Donald Trump behind that?
Why don't you get on it?
Because you don't work for the American people.
Hakeem, what are you doing? He's going at you point by point. He's punching you at the very least, and you're asking him dumb questions. Where are your Republican colleagues at? Did your boss Donald Trump tell you to do this?
Oh my God.
This doesn't make, why are you here? You have 140,000 constituents in your state on Medicaid. So you should be a Democrat then. What are you doing, Hakeem? You need to be better than this.
You voted to shut it down.
You're embarrassing yourself right now.
Meh. I love that. You're embarrassing yourself right now. Yeah.
Funded. You voted to shut it down.
You're embarrassing yourself right now.
Yeah, leader, with all due respect, you're the one.
Why are you playing yourself?
You're the one who actually voted to shut the government.
Why are you playing yourself? I like it. Hakeem's going a little ghetto. I like ghetto on Hakeem. And it's not because he's black. I just think he should tap into being a little bit more ghetto. Be a little bit more Jasmine Crockett-y, if you could do that. I don't know. Maybe I would hate that. That might be a nightmare as well. I think I'd prefer ghetto. You playing yourself, homie. The
IRA, boy, that really reduced inflation.
Are you trying to elevate yourself because you're afraid you're about to lose re-election?
No,
oh, okay. That's a good one. Are you embarrassing yourself because you're afraid to lose re-election? I like that. Good job, Hakeem. Give one to Hakeem. Give him a point.
Are you trying to elevate yourself because you're afraid you're about to lose re-election?
No, I'm not going to lose re-election. You spent $42 million last cycle. You didn't do that great.
Oh, Mike Lawler. This guy's good. I never heard of him. Never heard of the guy. Mike Lawler has game. Look at it. He's going to the Senate or the House Minority Leader, Hakeem Jeffries, the first black, blah, 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 blah. And he's going right up to him, and he's taking all of Hakeem's questions as he is hitting him good. Wow, good job.
Why aren't you running for governor right now?
Because I actually enjoy this job, and I'm here to do it. And by the way, you could actually pass
you enjoy being a lackey for Donald
right
Trump?
now
Is that
to
right?
ensure that people don't have health care premiums going up. Why won't you support this one-year bill?
Let me ask you a question.
Tom Swazi's on.
Oh, another question from Hakeem. Man, he got you good. Why aren't you running for governor? Why are you asking that, Hakeem? What are you doing with your questions? You're losing. Donald Trump's knocking you out with memes. You've got this guy who's really proving to be a force, Mike Lawler. I don't know why I can't remember it. He's really good. Good, solid job. I got to give it to him.
Golden.
Let me ask you a question.
Marie Glusenkamp Perez.
Are
they wrong?
Your other boss.
Are they wrong?
Your other boss, Mike Johnson. I challenged him to a debate.
Yeah.
On the floor. Did he send you?
No, I'm here on my behalf of my constituents because you
right?
shut the government down. And my constituents are suffering as a result of your ridiculous ploy because you're so afraid of Zohran Mamdani. By the way, when are you endorsing him?
By the way.
Oh, wow. Amazing job. Mike Lawler is a force. He's taking it. Guys, you guys understand? Mike Lawler is a nobody. He shouldn't even be talking to Hakeem Jeffries. And look at what he's doing. He's going right at the leader, the top guy for the Democrats in the House. And it's just boom, 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 boom. Hakeem, you got to represent better. You got to represent better because this is a bad showing. I got more clips, but I mean, this is a beatdown. Do we even have to judge this? We can judge it right now. I think they need to throw in the towel. Hakeem, you need to get some game, man. You got to get back to your roots. Be more ghetto.
Do you endorse him for mayor?
First of all, are
you going to endorse him for mayor?
Listen, you're a complete and total embarrassment right now.
Why is that? Because you don't want to answer the question?
Is this supposed to be a video for your failed re-election?
See, Hakeem, why don't you just stay in the present? Stop trying to figure out why he's there, who sent him, whether this has anything to do with his re-election bid or anything. I mean, it's not even an election year, isn't it? Don't they have that next year in 2026?
You don't want to answer the question? Do you support Zohran? By the way, did you see his statement yesterday?
Listen.
An embarrassment on October 7th blaming the Jews? You support that? Should he be the Democratic nominee for mayor?
First of all, I don't answer to you.
You don't even the Democratic
answer to yourself.
Should he be the Democratic nominee for mayor?
I'll answer whatever questions I need to answer about the
so
mayor's
you
race.
think his statement yesterday was okay?
First of all,
that's sad.
First of all,
it's unfortunate.
Don't come with this phony.
These are bills.
No.
These are bills. They're not phony.
It's not a bill that Republicans are even prepared.
Mike is going at him so hard. Hakeem is just confused at what's going on. It's like, dude, you're in a fight. Maybe you got hit in the head. You don't know what's going on. But bro, you gotta launch some offense. Asking the opponent questions as he's uppercutting you, overhand right, stiff jab to the face. He's beating you up, and Hakeem's like, who sent you? What's the plot behind this? You are losing badly. Hakeem doesn't even know he's in a fight. He's bringing a bunch of questions to an actual fight.
Prepared to bring to the floor.
There's 11 Republicans on it. There's 4 Democrats. It's a bipartisan bill to extend the Affordable Care Act subsidies. If you believe in it so
do you understand
much,
math?
why won't you sign on to it?
Do you understand math?
You could get your whole conference to sign on today.
That 220.
Your whole conference could.
Asking him if he understands math. I don't know, Hakeem. I mean, again, you're doing too many questions. You need to make actual points. Do the math for us and tell us the answer. I want to help Hakeem a little bit. He's so bad. What the heck? They got the black guy with no game?
It's a take in the House, 218.
Are you mathematically challenged, bro?
No, I think you are. You have 215 Democrats. You could all sign on to this today.
Mike Lawler is fearless. And Hakeem Jeffries is fearful. He is running away from Donald Trump and his memes. He's calling them racist. He's asking way too many questions to Mike, what the heck's his last name? Lawler. Gosh, I keep forgetting. Anyway.
11 Republicans.
Do me a favor. I've indulged you. I've given you your 15 minutes of fame.
You haven't answered any of the questions.
You're a complete and total embarrassment.
Yeah.
You're embarrassing yourself in your district right now, and you're going down to defeat next year.
Good luck.
He thinks that's a good line. He thinks that was slick. Hakeem Jeffries sucks. There's no other way of saying it. Hakeem Jeffries is weak, and even Charlemagne, the little black guy that calls himself a god, agrees with me.
Listening to him tell this guy that he's looking for a moment, but Hakeem is being just as performative. Somebody was recording that for him because he wanted to put on a show as well. And I'm not impressed by Hakeem Jeffries telling somebody they got a boss. Chuck Schumer's Hakeem Jeffries' boss. The real estate lobbyist in New York City, Hakeem's boss. The finance lobbyist in New York City is his boss. Ask Hakeem if he will ever get permission from his bosses at AIPAC to endorse the Democratic nominee in New York City for mayor. I'm just saying.
You really don't like Hakeem.
Stop saying that. It has nothing to do with like. That has nothing to do with like. It's not about liking a person. This is about just what's the politically right thing to do.
It appears to me that Hakeem Jeffries and the Democrats are starting to even lose the hip hop vote, guys. They have lost the hip hop demographic. When you've lost Charlemagne, the little black guy who thinks he's a god, which is a blasphemy to Jesus. No one should even say his name. Charlemagne, the little black guy with the raccoon eyes, we'll call him. I don't even know if he has raccoon eyes. I just like saying that. It's like, oh wow, that's a mean insult. Does he have dark circles around his eyes? Yeah, sure. I think so.
Diabetes.
When you've lost Charlemagne, the little black guy, and you're a black guy as the leader of the House, and he's probably asking for someone else to pick up, Hakeem, I think you've lost the culture. I think you've lost it. I think Jasmine Crockett would be way better than you. Let's look at Hakeem Jeffries on CNBC, where he gets schooled by some little guy on CNBC.
Continuing on a continuing resolution to get what you want just because you don't like what the Republicans did. It's not how it works. It's bad. It's bad precedent, and it's just clear. And you're talking about the House. You've already passed this. The Senate is who we're talking about, and they have a bill which will reopen the government right now with 5 more Democrats.
What is bad precedent is the Republican refusal to engage in bipartisan negotiations. What is bad precedent is the Republicans embarking on...
You say precedent too many times, you're going to say president. You just embarrassed yourself, Hakeem. He already beat you. Oh, man, Democrats, you guys got to get a...
on a my way or the highway approach from the very beginning of this Congress. Republicans control the House, the Senate, and the presidency. Joe, you're exactly right. So if the government shuts down, they've made the decision to shut the government down. And they can reopen it right now if they chose to, with a rule change in the Senate. But I just explained it. The reality is they want to keep the government closed. Cruelty from the very beginning of this administration has been the point. And the responsible...
Bro, you're going to play the cruelty card? I already explained in my previous answer. Oh, I guess nobody understood it because he just asked you about it. Instead of saying that, I'm just going to go, you're being cruel. You're being cruel to us poor little Democrats. Let's watch that again.
They can reopen it right now if they chose to, with a rule change in the Senate. But I just explained it. The reality is they want to keep the government closed. Cruelty from the very beginning of this administration has been the point. And the responsible...
Cruelty has been the point from the very beginning of this administration. Yikes. Democrats, come get your boy Hakeem Jeffries. I don't think he has what it takes. I think AOC needs to step up. I think Jasmine Crockett needs to step up. I think Katie Porker needs to step up. And I'm really annoyed that I've made 2 videos, guys, on Katie Porter and her crash outs. And not one of those videos that I think of Katie Porker. So shout out to everybody that thought of that before me. So that's enough Hakeem Jeffries. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more Democrat cringe, and I'll see you in the next one.
It's a disgusting video, and we're going to continue to make clear bigotry will get you nowhere. We are fighting to protect the health care of the American people in the face of an unprecedented